So a deload week is basically just a term we use in CrossFit and really in all sport when you're reducing the training volume and or the intensity, or you're just increasing your rest or taking a couple of days off from your normal scheduled training. It usually comes after a long training cycle or a competition or a series of competitions, in this case, the CrossFit Open. So the purpose of a deload really is just to allow the body to reset while not taking a long period off of training, because of course the human body adapts to routine, and these are full-time athletes that train anywhere from 3 to 7 hours a day on a regular basis. And so the deload, we're lowering the volume, we're lowering the intensity, we're lowering the weights anywhere from 10 to 40% less than their norm, but they're still staying in motion for the most part. A couple of them might take a couple more days off during a deload, and it's really case by case, because again, all these athletes are unique individuals where some of them can continue to ramp up all the way to quarters, and some know their body and they know they need to take a step back, take a day off, lower the volume, lower the intensity. And of course, their strengths and weaknesses are all unique as well. So their deload looks a little bit different here. But as coaches and leaders in the gym, we allow them to make those decisions themselves and program around how they're feeling, how they're looking in the gym. So the purpose of how our training is structured is super unique in my opinion, because of course, every day, these athletes all follow their own individualized programming, which has specific nuances, and they share a good amount of overlap depending on which athlete it is. But of course, the intention with all these athletes training together in the same facility and being coached by relatively the same person or same small group of people is that they can push each other and grow together. But the programming is built around their strengths and weaknesses. And so our structure, obviously every day we're going to have a Metcon, we're going to have skill work, we're going to have strength work, we're going to have monostructural training or aerobic capacity style training, and maybe one or two other pieces. Of course, we've got accessories and some bodybuilding type stuff. But we give them the freedom to choose how they want to do it all, right? So we don't necessarily force them to do skill before monostructural, or start with monostructural, do accessories, and then do weight training, right? We give them the freedom to choose, and like I said, each day they're pairing up, they're getting in groups of 3 or 5 or 10, and they're throwing down in the Metcon together, maybe doing the strength on their own. Obviously they're pairing up based off height with the barbell for squats and strength with the barbell for cleans. So it's, it kind of all works itself out. We build the template programming for each individual, and then we let them choose how they want to do it, and then we critique it along the way, and it works. The Daytoday Atmosphere here at Underdogs Athletics in Las Vegas is electric, man. There's so much energy. On any given day, we've got 10 to 20 athletes training 3 to 4 or 5 hours per day. It's really awesome to see, obviously, because we've got different athletes with different strengths and different weaknesses pairing up on different, whether it's skill work or strength work or Olympic lifting. We've got different heats for the Metcons going down. A lot of people pushing each other, a lot of people growing, a lot of people learning. And, it's really cool. We've got a couple competitive masters athletes. We've got a couple teams. And then, of course, we've got a handful in the open division. So it's really cool to see how they all collaborate, how they all mesh really well. These people are all from different parts of the country, some different parts of the world. So the environment here is really hard to describe, but it's awesome to be a part of.